As I'm getting older and wiser, I'm realizing that there are certain qualities that I really wanted when I was younger, but that I'm now getting because I've grown up and because of self-reflection. But then sometimes I'll look around me or I'll look at people who are older than me and look, we listen, we don't judge, who are still kind of acting like they're in middle school. They don't know how to manage their emotions. They don't know how to communicate clearly. They have unresolved insecurities, lack of self-esteem. I can understand where it comes from potentially. However, what I don't understand is when people are grown up and they're aware that they're causing like silly little drama. They're aware that they don't know how to manage their emotions and they're just lashing out at people. They're aware of this, but they're not doing anything to solve it and grow up, frankly. Culture, religion, environment, the way you're raised, all of this plays into how people are shaped and how they go through life. And you can unlearn and learn things, but some people choose not to, and that's their prerogative. But personally, me, I don't want to be vapid. I don't want to be lashing out, crashing out. That's not the kind of woman that I see myself being or becoming at all. So these are some of the qualities that have helped shape me to become more of a contemporary woman. Let's just get into it because I'm really excited to share some of these qualities and how I've gotten there and what I'm doing and what I've learned. Self-awareness. Sometimes though, like when it comes to self-awareness, I really envy the people who lack it because they just live their best life in ignorance. They just do whatever they want. Everything revolves around them. And like sometimes I just wish I could walk through life like that. What do you mean like I can just do whatever because I'm the center of the world? I don't have any self-awareness of what's going on around me. I don't care. Sometimes I wish I was like that, but I can't. I'm too observant. So to the people who are living ignorance is bliss, how does it feel to be up there? Let me know. But the benefits of having self-awareness is that you become more mature through self-awareness because you are aware of yourself and how you are presenting yourself to other people, how you are interacting with people. You know how to move through life. You know how to read the room. But some of the other downsides when it comes to self-awareness is that you can sometimes be hyper self-aware and that can lead to you questioning yourself, questioning your motives, which in turn could ruin your confidence and assurance in yourself because now you're questioning your own values and your own beliefs and everything that is pushing you and moving you through life. When it comes to self-awareness, it is truly crucial to understand yourself and understand your beliefs and your motivations. However, you have to be confident in your values, in your value system, and be aware of your actions and how they impact others. Pick and choose when you share certain values with people. A self-aware woman is not sharing any and everything. She's not divulging everything to every person that she meets. She's very aware of when to say certain things and when to share certain parts of herself with certain people. So being aware of yourself, your whole self, is so key to growing up and becoming the woman that you envision yourself to be. Accepting your shadow self. So I will say, I have not accepted all of my shadow, all right? But there are parts of me that I have accepted because I had to. As I'm growing up, I had to. But it is a journey learning to accept your shadow, and it's not easy at all. It takes a long time to accept your shadow. And if you don't know what a shadow is, basically the psychologist Carl Jung, he coined this, and he's also the person who coined the term inner child, which I feel like a lot of people are aware of. Your shadow are the hidden, unconscious, unacceptable parts of your personality. And it often presents itself when you're acting out because your ego, the presentation that you outwardly share to everyone, is suppressing your shadow. The ego and the shadow, they don't really vibe, they clash. And so when the shadow wants to appear, it often appears as you acting out, you lashing out. A way to remedy that is by accepting your shadow self, accepting those parts of you that you feel like the outside world doesn't like, because at the end of the day, you are living with yourself. You have to accept all of you to feel comfortable in who you are and comfortable walking through life and comfortable becoming a more mature woman. If you don't accept those parts of you, you're always going to feel like a girl. You're always going to feel like you are not at the level that you want to be, like you're not grown. And when you accept your shadow self, that does not mean your shadow is always front and center. It just means that when the weird hidden parts come out, you're not uncomfortable, you're not awkward, you're not embarrassed. You accept it with confidence, with ease, and it's almost like it's not even there. This website has a whole array of ways to learn how to accept your shadow, and I'm going to be doing some of these things because I was like, wow, this is some really cool shadow work that I feel like I've done, but like I didn't name it shadow work, like journaling, obviously, things like that. So I'm gonna do more of these little tips that they have in the website so that I can continue to accept other parts of my shadow, so that I can continue to become the woman that I want to be. What is crazy to me is how you see it on TikTok all the time in the comments section of someone's video. People really are lacking comprehension and reading skills, and it's kind of scary. Like people of my generation and then people younger than me, because as we see, the education system is like changing. But education is so key to my growth into becoming more of a contemporary woman. I am so curious. Okay, I'm curious about a lot of things, and I don't know what it is, but I kind of get a little bit obsessive when I learn about something new. I'm like, okay, I need to learn everything about it, every and anything. I just go on deep dives on certain topics that I learned about. Like investing, for example. I started learning about investing last year because I listened to the Girls That Invest podcast, which highly recommend. And then once I learned about investing through them, I learned about like property investing and then high yield savings account and then all these kinds of different terms. And I'm like, wow, this is very fascinating. Now I understand what an index fund is. Now I understand how the stock works mostly, and just different ways of investing, which has been really helpful to my financial literacy. So I do think that curiosity is the best trait you can have as you get older and wiser. Why? Because you're always going to be fascinated by something, and it's an easy way to stir up conversation, to learn more about different topics, and to have like a more worldly mindset. So it's more than just picking up a book. You can read news articles, you can listen to podcasts, you can network and ask questions, subscribe to newsletters. You're still gonna have to read, but you don't have to read books. That's your prerogative. However, I do think to grow up, you do need to read. You do need to educate yourself on different topics that you're interested in. You become a mini subject matter expert on these topics, and you have a lot more conversations that you can start around the dinner table when you're at happy hour. Committing to my goals has really helped me become more of a woman. When you commit to your goals, you are keeping true to your word, and it makes you a more trustworthy individual. Because why would I trust someone who doesn't commit to their own goals? And it's also just such a fulfilling, satisfying feeling when you see your commitment shape into results. There's nothing better than fulfilling a promise that you've made to yourself. And no one likes a wishy-washy person. That's not cute. I think that's definitely a trait of a girl, someone who's younger, because you are still like starting out in life. When you're 15, you don't know anything. You don't know any better. So you're gonna be wishy-washy. You're gonna be flip-flopping in your choices, in your decision making. But as you're getting older and becoming a woman, especially after you turn 25, I'm telling you, that frontal lobe really kicks in. Like mind, body, gut, all of that will kick in fully when you turn 25. Trust me. When you are becoming more of a woman, when you're in your mid 20s, mid to late 20s, you know what you want. You know things. Your intuition is so loud. And when you also have commitments and values and beliefs that you are following, you're not going to flip-flop so easily. If you are flip-flopping, it's probably because you're trying to appease someone else, external factors, rather than appeasing yourself. So trusting your gut, committing to your goals will make you a more trustworthy person and more of a contemporary woman. You will be way more mature, because a mature person is making decisions and sticking by their decisions. And if that decision fails, they learn from their mistakes. Simple as that. The world didn't end. No, everything's okay. We're alive. But you have to follow through with your decision making and with your goals so that you can grow and have more experiences. That's also how you are learning through life, through these decisions that you're making and committing to them and learning what works for you and what doesn't. Valuing experiences over superficiality, that's my little secret sauce to becoming more of a woman. It really may depend on your lifestyle. My lifestyle, I want experiences. My 20s, I want memories that I won't regret when I'm older and I look back on my 20s and I regret that I didn't do this thing. No, I don't want those regrets. No, I'm following through with the things that excite me, the things that will make memories, the things that will help shape me as a person. I really value traveling over buying a designer bag. However, if it's a Birkin or any other designer bag that has some appreciation, has a great resale value, I'm gonna do that. I will buy the bag and travel at the same time. I prefer to spend my money in certain ways where I'm just engaging in more experiences than just doing superficial things. Maintenance appointments, I just can't be bothered. I do them when I have to, but I'd rather just do it at home as I can. And if I have to make maintenance appointments, I do them. But I'd rather spend all that money that I could have been spending on getting lashes done, on getting filler, on all that kind of things. I'd much rather spend that money on creating experiences in some way, whether it's traveling, whether it's going to a nice new restaurant, whether it's going to museum events, whether it's going somewhere where I know I'm gonna have a memory. I'm gonna do it because I know that that will help me grow and learn and become the person that I want to be, and not even become the person that I want to be, actually, to live in my values, because whose bass? Oh my god, can they stop that? Okay, I really understand the power of a new and exciting experience on my mental psyche and on how I move through life. I understand that experiences have shaped me so well, in addition to education, in addition to self-love. Having the experiences has helped me so much. And I've had so many like exciting experiences that I never thought I would have. Experiences that are like straight out of a book, okay? You know what I mean? So like putting myself outside into the world has helped me become more of a woman and grow up. Like I never thought I would be having all of these experiences that I've had in my 20s, you know what I mean? And so being open-minded, being curious, being a risk taker, being spontaneous when you feel safe, obviously safety is important. Being all these things has really gotten me far in life, whether it's through career, like changing careers or starting a new job in a different industry, or going on trips, or making the most of just a simple day in DC. I feel like experiences have really shaped me into the woman that I've become. I know I was just shitting on superficiality, but we're gonna do a little superficial take for my last quality, and that is knowing my good side. As you get older, you are just gonna learn what looks good on you and what doesn't. You will learn what should be like your key signature features, what should be your key signature looks when it comes to your hair, your makeup, your fashion, how you present yourself. That does come with age, because when you're younger, you're just doing whatever you think looks cute at the moment, what is affordable, because we don't have money, okay? Especially in college, we have no money. We are just trying to look a little bit more grown sometimes, like when we're going out. It's just also we're shaped by our environment in college, so what other college students are wearing, what other girls our age are wearing on social media. But then as you're older and you have your own money and you are doing your own things and you're in a different environment, you understand what looks really good on you and what compliments you and what accentuates your features. I really think this year I've learned so much about what accentuates my features and what looks best on me, and how I can make sure I'm looking my best, looking put together as best as I can every day. I'm really working on the everyday part, because when it comes to like going to work, I wouldn't really wear makeup to work. I want to look my best all the time. Certain outfits, like you kind of need makeup, you know? Especially like when you go into the office, when you're wearing like business casual outfits, I be dressing down, okay? I'm quite fashionable in the office. And I'm not even saying that myself. Coworkers have told me so. My outfits that I will wear, I won't wear it with makeup, and I feel like it doesn't really accentuate the outfit. Look, I still look good, but I feel like if I was wearing makeup, it would really bring everything together and be a complete look. Just things like that. Certain qualities that you maybe did when you're younger, you kind of unload and you leave out the door as you get older. Just learning your best sides, learning what really accentuates you, that really comes with age. And so don't worry if you feel like you don't know your look yet. It's gonna come with time, and as you move and as you have new experiences, it's gonna come with time. So that is how I have gone from girl to woman, and those are some of the qualities that I possess now that really came with age. So I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next one.